Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something that I did about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months now, which is we're going to be doing a updated car garage video. I saw a lot of you guys ask for this, so I thought why not? I can show you some of the new stuff. So first things first, we gotta head over to the Big 20 car garage. So it's a little bit of a drive. Before we do head over there though, guys, make sure you smash a like on this video, guys, if you enjoy these GTA 5 videos. And if you actually enjoy these car garage videos as well, and you want to see some more, maybe one every month or so, make sure you let me know. Click that like button and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss out on the next video. So we're going to be heading over to our garage. Well, it's not really our garage. This is a bit of a mission. There's a lot of cars. I have a lot of cars, guys. So, yeah, we really did take a little bit of a while to get all the cars here and set it all up. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully it's going to work out good. Might be like multiple parts to it. Like, you know, get the first cars out first and then put it back in storage, get the next cars out and so forth. But whatever the case is, we're gonna go try to do them all, and there honestly is quite a few cars. My garage has grown since the last time you saw it, guys, which was, when did you guys see it? Like a month and a half ago or something. I remember we did it in the Maze Bank. We're not going to the Maze Bank this time. We're actually going to the docks because that's where I was able to get the garage. So it's a little bit of a drive, but we're gonna head over there and I'm going to show you some of the cars. I'm going to show you all my old cars as well, guys. I'm not just going to show you all my new cars. I'm going to show you probably my biggest car collection yet. Is it the most expensive car collection in the city? I don't know. I don't think it is. It could maybe be in the top something, maybe like top 5 or something. Actually, I don't really know if it is even in the top 5. The only reason why I would say it might be in the top 5 is because of that really expensive Rolls Royce I have, which is like over like 10 million. I think it's like 12, 13, 15. I don't even know what the price of the thing is. It's super expensive. I think that's the only reason why I would say top 5, but I think if you take that out, I'm probably not even in the top 10. But we're gonna nut up and shut up, guys. I will speak to you once we get to the garage. Alright, this is gonna be a bit of a mission because we honestly don't even have enough floor space to have like all the cars out there. So we're gonna have to bring some out, take them back in storage, bring the others out. So this is gonna be a bit of a mission, but let's try this. It's been a little bit of a while, so yeah. So these, pretty much all of these are ones that you might have seen. But let's go through them. We have this beautiful Ferrari. I really like this. This was a gift. I believe this was the either 1 million subscribers or it was my birthday. I think it, because it says grats. I think this was a gift for 1 million subscribers. And this thing's beautiful. Like, I don't really drive this enough, but this thing is gorgeous. This is, I think, my only Ferrari. I'm trying to think, do I have it? No, wait. No, I have another. This is my kind of only modern Ferrari, and it's freaking awesome. I need to use this more. Next off was my first car into the city, I think, or one of the first. Maybe the first one was the Audi that I sold. This is a Mustang, a Ford GT 350. As you can see, this thing's clean. This thing's clean. We bought this from Cam's dealership. I think it was one of his like first or second days he opened. We got this from the dealership. This thing's nice. Really like this. Next off, we have the car that everybody knows and I always get messages about. This is the Drag Devil. The Devil 16, baby. 5,000 horsepower. Big old drag slicks, guys. I always get messages about this. It's still here, guys. It's not going anywhere. As you can see, twin turbo skis at the front as well. This thing's a monster. It just is. It's just the meanest monster around town. Over here is probably my oldest vehicle. Is this the Ford Model T, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong. This thing is pretty insane. I kind of feel like I need to use this for a police chase. Look at this old piece of junk. I'm just joking. I'm joking. This thing's pretty sweet. I need to use this more as well. This thing is quite special, if you ask me. Next, we have the tiny Lamborghini little scooter. What? Little go-kart. The Lamborghini go-kart. This thing's freaking clean. Looks fantastic. I've used it a few times, so we'll still, you know, all of these cars I'm going to use once again. These are my personal cars, by the way, guys. I'm not selling any of these. These aren't like Redline stock I'm going to be selling. These ones I'm keeping. And this thing is awesome. It really is awesome. Over here is my first, I think this is my first JDM car that I bought in the city, which is a DK King. This is the actual Fast and Furious Drift King version of this. I really like this. This is a clean looking vehicle. Also, I have some weird tires on this, so don't shout at me. I still have those muscle tires on there, but I think it kind of looks alright, so I don't have an issue. Behind the Drift King, hidden, is a huge 6-door beast that hasn't been viewed in months. I'm sure some of you guys forgotten I even have this. This thing has been missing for months. It's back, it's fixed, and we're going to be using it once again. This thing is an actual, just look at it. It's a plane, it's huge, it's a house. Look how big it is. Look, if I go near, I can't even see in the cabin. This thing's insanely tall. It's huge. We're going to be using that very, very soon. One of my favorite cars in the city, the M2. This thing is awesome. Really like this. And once again, I think this was another gift, and I think this might have been for my birthday. I can't quite remember for sure, but this is awesome. One of my favorite cars. It sounds great, drives great. It's just gorgeous. It really is. Here she is, the very, very, very expensive Rolls-Royce. This as well was another gift. This was the 1 million special gift we got from Bush. As you can see, it's got some custom stuff there, the 1 million in the headrest. Also, we got some cool stuff here as well. We got the Elanip emblem there in the middle of the steering wheel. We got Elanip in the dials. This thing is all tricked out. It's freaking awesome. This thing is clean. So this is the thing that is like super expensive, which kind of bumps up my car collection price to like insane amounts. Without this, it would not be near as impressive. Here is, I'm pretty sure this was another gift. This is kind of awkward. It's just a bunch of gifts. No. I have paid for some of my cars. I promise. There is some gifts, but I feel bad when people gift me. I normally keep the cars, right? So I don't like sell them because they're gifts. This thing is the Drag GT R35. As you can see, this thing is nice. Clean. It's got some interesting paint. I'm pretty sure Nico did this paint. I like it. It's like the emerald type of looking paint. This thing's awesome. We need to use this more as well. We sure will be using this more. Next to that, we have another drag. Everybody knows this. It's the Drag Super, guys. I don't really have to make any introductions. The Drag Super is well and alive. We don't actually really own this, I don't think. Personally, I haven't paid for it. I need to kind of pay for it. The amount of times I have damaged it and fixed it. We really just gotta buy it straight out, you know. Next, we have my Crown Vic, retired police vehicle over here. This is one of my favorite vehicles in my collection. I absolutely love this Police Intercept. Look at this. This thing's great. One of my favorite cars. I really, 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 really do like this. It's awesome. And final car for the part 1 is this. This is the Ford Raptor BMW X6, or is it X5? Whatever it is. This thing's weird. As you can see, it's super weird. It's got like a BMW front, but then it's a Ford Raptor interior. It's got like the BMW engine and everything, but like the rest of it's like Ford Raptor. So it's super strange. It's an awesome little car. I really do like it. It's quite the Frankenstein thing. But that is it for part 1. Let me know in the comments down below your favorite car here. Which one do you like the best at the moment? So what we need to do now is sadly put them all back in storage and get the rest out, so this is going to take me a while. Okay, part 2 of the car collection. Dude, I haven't even got to the new stuff yet. This is insane. I have a problem. Alright, we're going to start, I guess, we'll start with this thing. We got the SEMA Excursion. Or, is it Excursion? It was the Excursion. This thing's pretty sweet. It's one of my favorite trucks. Looks awesome. It's big. It's aggressive. It's just 10 out of 10, and we paid somebody to do it up a little bit, and I think it looks pretty well. Over here, we have the Ford GT, the Gran Torino. If you remember, we had one in yellow, and I think that one got like crushed or crashed into, and a guy traded his one, and he took the... It was kind of weird, but yeah, we have this now in a different paint, but I think I want to paint it yellow again, because I think the thing looked really sweet in yellow. One of the best looking Lamborghinis, one of the absolutely best looking Lamborghinis. We have my LP 670, gorgeous looking vehicle. Absolutely love this. The Murcielago sounds great, looks great. It's a 10 out of 10 vehicle for me. Over here we have the Concept RX-7, what's called the RX F7. This thing looks freaking awesome. I love the rear. I think it looks really good from the rear. The front, I'm a little bit unsure of it. But from the rear, oh my goodness, girl, dude, put some sweatpants on and take some pictures. You know what I'm saying? This thing looks sweet. We have the huge BMW limousine. This thing, funny story about this. We bought this and we had a car crash accident instantly. Somebody like it just crashed into me. It wasn't even my fault. Like all of my crashes, guys, it never is my fault. The guy just freaking crashed into us. It was pretty sad, but we've had it repaired since, and here she is. One thing though, I might get rid of this. I don't really use it at all. So I'm thinking of getting rid of this, guys. What do you think? I mean, it is pretty sweet. It's a Lamborghini. It's a BMW limousine or Lamborghini, but I just don't use this at all. So I don't know. I think I might get rid of this. As you can tell, I have so many cars. I think I have to get rid of some, right? Next up, we have the S15. This thing is gorgeous. We've done a ton of stuff with this. I love this car. It's also changed the paint quite a few times. We actually lost one of the S15s, okay? Do you remember we were in a police chase? They caught us and they towed this and we completely lost it, and somebody gifted us this. So this was a gift. This isn't my original one. My original one got towed by I think it was orange. Might have been orange, but that was towed, so this one was gifted. It's pretty awesome. We have a S15 still. Next to it, a Tesla X. As you can see, I'm still green. This thing's nice. Not bad. What do you guys think? Model X in green. I think she looks pretty cool. Next, we have a beautiful little Jetta here. We bought this, if you guys remember, in the car auction. This thing is sweet. Really like this. We bought this in a car auction that our Senna is going to be sold in eventually, so maybe we're able to buy it. But next to it, we have another one that we bought at the car auction, which is the Chrysler, I think it was, right? This thing's actually really cool. I like this. I think it looks pretty clean. We got the Lamborghini that we climbed Mount Chiliad in, which was crazy. As you can see, we're taking off the wide body and stuff, so we're doing some stuff. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're preparing. It's fine. This thing's awesome. It's the Lamborghini Evo. I think it looks really clean. We need to use this. We haven't really used just a normal Lamborghini Evo. We've used it and we like climbed stupid stuff, and I think it needs some TLC. Next to it, we have a custom-made RS5 that Hank built us. This thing's pretty sweet. You got some custom stuff there. It's Elanip there. It's got Elanip down at the front as well. It's pretty clean. Not a bad car at all. It's the custom Audi RS5. Very, very, very nice car. I'm super happy with it, and we need to use it again. I have so many cars, I feel like I don't use any of them enough. This is one of my favorite BMWs. I absolutely love this thing. This is the Alpine, right? I think it is. Yep, it is. This thing is freaking gorgeous. Love this little thing. It's just, actually, it is actually just, this perfect little car. Love it. I need to drive this more for sure. Now, I don't have a Ferrari Enzo, but we do have a Maserati MC12, so they're super similar. I guess this will do for now. And this as well was a gift, which is crazy. This car is super expensive. It's like over $1 million easy. I can't even remember the full price of this, but yeah, this was another gift, which is crazy. A lot of my cars, the expensive cars, are always gifts. As you can see, I don't really buy expensive cars. I mean, what's the most expensive thing I have here at the moment? Probably the Lamborghini Murcielago. The rest of them are pretty cheap. Over here is a very special Mustang. It kind of looks normal from the sides, doesn't it? But this is a custom poopy Mustang. If we get inside, look, right, let me show you. This, I believe, was a gift as well from Bush. It has a Elanip on there on the steering wheel. It's got loads of little cool stuff like you know, like I suck and stuff like that. Like, it says, oh yeah, there you go, birthday, it says on there. This thing's really cool. It's got a photo of my video as well, where I said thank you. This thing's awesome. Also, it's got a bunch of cool stuff in the engine bay as well. Next to that, we have a nice little hot rod. This thing's clean. I like this a lot. This was another car we bought from Cam's dealership. It's a steal, dude. Really like this car. I think we did like a police chase in it, and I think we did get away from it, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong. This thing was badass as well. Next, 3 cars are freaking gnarly. The Oof Drift Truck. This is just out of this world. Probably one of the best cars here. This is just... whew. Let me know what you think about this, guys. This thing is just gorgeous. I don't really have anything much to say about it, apart from this thing is insane. Next up, we have the Drift. Well, now it's Drift. If you remember, we took this out not so long ago when we did the Drift meet. This is the 4-door Skyline. This is awesome. It's a fantastic car. It's even better now that you can drift it. It's freaking great. One of the best looking trucks, and last but not least, the Pandem F150, right? The Ford Raptor. Look at this thing. This thing's insane. Wide body, as you can see. Sheesh, dude. The Pandem. Very nice. I am actually very impressed how nice this thing looks. It's a gorgeous car. Gorgeous car. Probably one of the best looking ones here. So, guys, let me know in the comments down below. Part 3 or part 2, which one would you pick? So tell me part 1, part 2, and we're probably gonna have a part 3. Are we gonna have a part 4? I guess we're gonna find out. So I gotta do the same thing again, and I gotta put them all back in storage. So, yeah, let's go do that. Sheesh. Okay, part 3 might be the biggest one yet. I just felt like I have to get all the cars out here. Some of the cars are even struggling to spawn in properly, so this is kind of weird, dude. This is insane. I'm honestly kind of shocked by how many cars I have here. This is... Okay, right, part 3. Let's start with our, most newest car, however you want to word it, which was this Audi R8 that we bought with the prior design one. I absolutely love this car. This car looks beautiful, sounds great, looks great, it's fast. It's an overall fantastic car. It really is. This is awesome. This is very aggressive. Look how aggressive the front is. It's freaking sweet. Over here, you probably have seen this car already. This is the Mustang Eleanor that we used in the Ford Mustang meet. As you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. So you have seen this car as of recent. This thing's pretty awesome, so nothing too much to really say about this. Here we have the Dodge Charger, the 69er, baby. Here she is. Don't worry. I got it back from the police. Don't worry, she's here. I'm not getting rid of it. I absolutely love this. And some of you guys were saying I should get the horn, so we'll get the correct horn installed. You know, Smoking the Bandit deserves it type thing. So was it Smoking the Bandit? I don't know if I'm not that knowledgeable in my American kind of stuff, so correct me if I'm wrong. Over here, this is my Del Sol Honda Civic. If you guys remember, we sold one covered in poop. Yeah, we sold one, but that wasn't my one. That was one of the ones we used for the job that me and Trey did a little while back. This is my one. We're keeping this. I quite like this. It's a nice little thing, so we can use this for some street races and stuff like that. So look out for that because I haven't really used it yet. Next, we have these two vehicles here. We'll just get rid of these as well. So we have the drag built, the drag spec, the drag kind of kitted out Tesla S, right? I think this is Tesla S. Let's see here. Yeah, Tesla S. This thing's pretty sweet. It's not the fastest of things, but acceleration is almost unbeatable on this thing. She's right next to a vehicle that it kind of competes against, right? Both are four-door sedans. Both are insanely quick, and you know, they kind of probably compete with each other. One's petrol, one's electric. Which one would you choose? I know I would probably go with the blue one if I had to choose. Okay, I had to put some of these cars back in storage because honestly, some of the cars were just there was just too many cars, and the cars were struggling to, you know, showcase correctly. Over here, we have one of my most expensive vehicles here, the Ferrari De Le Mans edition, I think, right? This thing is gorgeous. I mean, just for you guys, I'm going to start this thing up because it sounds actually beautiful. So listen carefully, just for you guys. Here we go. Oh. It's just one of the best sounding. If you ever buy a car in the city, buy this one, just how good it sounds. Over here, we have a beautiful GT. Now, this one we've been using for the jobs. This is my one, but I never registered it, so hopefully we never get caught because this is kind of my one. It's a pretty goddamn nice AMG. I don't want to get rid of it. I think it's a pretty sweet car. Next to it, we have this huge mama's van. But this thing is the Trackhawk edition, right? Was it the Trackhawk? Let's see. It was, I think it's the Trackhawk, right? Yeah, there we go. Trackhawk. This thing is a monster. It really is. This is a good car, and it's big. I like these. These look super imposing and aggressive. Next to one of the best looking Corvettes I've seen. This is the Z06 one, I believe, right? This thing's sweet. This thing, look how nice it looks. Love the paint. Kind of like that emerald paint job again. We have two cars with this. If you guys remember, we had the Nissan. The drag Nissan was as well with the similar paint. I like this. This car's freaking sweet. Next, we have this that we bought this and this actually, and I think this. These three cars we bought in the live stream, guys, if you remember. And I was going to sell these, so maybe some of these might get sold. But for now, I'm going to keep them to myself. But I think I might sell this. This is the Donk Chevy. Look at this thing. This thing is weird, dude. It's pretty interesting. So we need to do some kind of donk meet or something. I don't know if there's that many donk vehicles about, but this thing is freaking insane looking, dude. Next to that, we have a gorgeous Porsche. Now, I'm definitely keeping this. This 100% I'm keeping. It's freaking gorgeous. It looks insane. It's got some awesome liveries that we can change and we can do for some classic races. This thing is just, I love it. We're going to keep this. It's nice. I really like this. One of my favorite ones here. Then we're gonna be keeping this as well. This is a lowrider and it has some cool stuff we can order for it. Loads of cool parts. You haven't really seen me do much with this because we bought this as well at the live stream, if you guys remember, which was like 2 weeks ago. So we haven't really done much with this. We need to do some cool stuff with this, so look out for that because it's coming. There's so many cars. Right, I guess we'll go here. This was a Mazda where I nearly got beat up, if you guys remember. I bought this from Nico and a gang just showed up and nearly beat my ass. But this is just a bone stock RX-7 and it's fantastic. It really is just fantastic. This right here is some dirty blood. Well, was it blood money? We'll just say thieving money. Because what this car is, we bought this with the stolen money we did from the bank job. If you guys remember, we did with Trey. I think this was like a 2.2 million vehicle, and we bought this with the stolen cash. This thing is sweet. It's the Hawaii Pagani. Dude, this thing is just gorgeous. It just is, isn't it? This thing is beautiful. Next to it, we have the purple Subi. Funny story with this as well. We bought these to do some rallying, which we still need to do. And this thing was involved in a car crash, but like 5 minutes after I paid for it, and I bought it, and I was driving it home, and a guy just sideswiped me, and it was never my fault, dude. Next to that, it's got this thing, the Gladiator. This was bought to me by somebody. If you guys remember, we went into the dealership, and just a stranger straight up just was like, "Hey, I'll buy you the car," and I was like, okay, sure, free car, I'll say yes. You know, but it was kind of weird request. He wanted me to keep the license plate called Daddy, so you're welcome, you goddamn stranger creep. Right, we're almost finished now. Holy smokes. This is the beautiful Can-Am Maverick X3. This thing is gorgeous. I would really want to own one in real life. It's just, it looks so much fun. It just looks so much fun. Next to that, we have a old school M3, but this has some serious customizations we can do, so we need to make it look a little bit more nicer, which we will do. We bought this and we never did with anything with this, because like as you can tell, I just have so many cars, and my brain just gets a new one and I forget the one I got before. So yeah, we still need to do something with this M3. Next to that, we have a gifted Volvo. This was gifted with Klaus to me, and there is a trailer with this, but I thought, what's the point in showing you a trailer? That doesn't make any sense. But next to that is the drag Civic. This is not really drag Civic, it's the sleeper Civic, the supercar destroyer. The feelings get hurt. This thing is just insane. It really is. I know a lot of you guys like these. And both of those were gifts, but I know you guys love this Civic. This thing is just out of this world. It's just beautiful, isn't it? I think everybody likes this. It just destroys supercars. It's awesome. Final two vehicles here. We have the Exorcist. This was a competition that I won that was held by Jim. Jim runs a business where you can rent out cars and stuff. And when you rent out a car, you get entered into a raffle. And holy shit, we won one. So yeah, this is that. The Exorcist. This thing's freaking fast. Final vehicle. That was destroyed not so long ago, but she's here. It's the Hummer H1, the tricked out Hummer. So you guys must have seen this because we've used it in some videos not so long ago. Holy smokes, that is all the cars for the collection. Jesus, that was a mission. That really was a mission. There's so many. There is just so many. So I don't know, let me know guys if you want to see this maybe every month or two or something, like an updated version, because some of these cars here were new. I think from this car onwards here, all this side is like new cars, so it's not like a crazy amount of cars, right? But you know, there is some new cars here, so Jesus. So yeah, let me know guys in the comments down below, which one do you like the best? There's so many cars though. Can you even pick one car? Maybe give me like top 3 cars or something. This isn't. Anyway though guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to leave a like, a share. All the good stuff does help my channel grow. Appreciate love and support. I'll see your faces next time. Now I need to go and put these all back in storage, so go me. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and click the post notifications on so you don't miss out on the next videos. Go check out some of these other episodes.